All right, so removing your Volkswagen Caddy steering wheel, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to need to get is a mirror. Without a mirror, you're going to find it very difficult indeed. Now behind here, we've got two clips and the airbag pops out. I'll show you my new steering wheel. So on the back of your steering wheel, you've just got two clips which clip into the inside edge there of your airbag. So once you disable those clips with a flathead screwdriver by pushing the outer clip inwards, that will push the clip out from this clip right here, that little hook right there. The airbag will pop out and then we can access our inner nuts for the steering wheel. So the first thing we're going to do is turn our steering wheel 45 degrees. Take that out of gear. We'll put the power steering on. All right. Now this is where our mirror comes in handy. Well, that's pretty much perfect, I reckon. A little bit more. So just turn the steering wheel until we can see that clip. There we go, that should be all right there, I reckon. So you can just see the top part of the clip there. You need to get your screwdriver on the top of that clip right there. So we'll try and wedge our screwdriver in there. We've got our mirror held up right there on the back of the steering wheel. Let's see if we can do this one-handed and show you. So where's our screwdriver? So I'm trying to watch my phone camera and the mirror and get this in the back of the steering wheel. So right above there, there we go. I think we're good. A bit higher. All right, okay, I think we're good. So now what you need to do is lift upwards, push that clip down, and you're also going to need another screwdriver just to get into here and wedge that airbag out. So what we'll do, I'll do the first one. We'll see if we can get that clip back in. All right, so I've got the clip in, ready to go. And now all we need to do is wedge our screwdriver in there. And there we go, we've got our first side of the airbag out. And then the same thing, except our horn is stuck on now, so I'm gonna have to turn this manually. All right, I've just turned the steering wheel manually to get this side out. You can see that clip may be a bit easier in there. But same thing right on the top. So right on, where are we? Right on the top there. That's where you want to put your screwdriver. And there we go. Our airbag is free. So there you go. That's how. Ideally disconnect the battery just in case this baby goes off, but you should be all right. And then you just need a Torx bit to undo your steering wheel hub right there. So that's just one cable. That's how you remove the airbag to be able to remove your steering wheel on your Volkswagen Caddy. All right, we've got the new steering wheel installed. I ended up using, I didn't have a 12 spline tool for inside of the steering wheel, but they're not done up that tight. So I had this kit lying around and I ended up using this. It's just a hex bit, and that come undone really well and done up quite tight and firmly. So yeah, if you get stuck, just grab yourself, actually that's just a normal Allen key bit really. I'm not sure what size, that says H9. But yeah, just a large hex bit will do. So I've ripped out the old loom. I took some photos first. The airbag plug's the same. This plug fits as well. You don't need that. That is for the radio controls, which this one doesn't have. This old steering wheel doesn't have radio controls. There might be a way to hook it up, but I'm not too fussed at this stage. So yeah, airbag plug exactly the same. We're going to leave that unplugged for now. What I did find is the horn didn't work, so that's why I ripped the loom out. We put the old loom in, airbag plug the same, and all you need to do, there's 2 plugs on the bottom here. Pop your silver wire in this side here. This one uses 2 plugs for the horn connection, because basically you just got to touch these together, and that's your horn. So just pop that on that side. We need to crimp that properly, but just for now, that's the horn. 2 connections on the bottom, and that's it. We'll just tape this one up, or you can use that one and disconnect this one and cut it off. So there you go, that's how you get your horn working. We'll pop the airbag in once we disconnect the battery, just to be safe. Put it back together. This simply pushes in. I'll check back when I've got all this ready, and we'll push it in, make sure the horn works. Now, we'll flip that over and just try and feed the wiring in nicely and give it a press. All right, so we've got our wiring all neatly tucked away in there. And we should be able to just give that a press. There we go, let's plug the battery in, see if our horn works, and we don't have an airbag light. All right, so our airbag hasn't gone off yet, which is a good sign. Let's see if we've got horn. Beautiful. Make sure it starts. Make sure the airbag light goes out. Hopefully, maybe not. All right, so we've got an airbag light. We're going to have to repin the airbag light. All right, back to square one. So that's how you get your horn working, but now we have to repin the airbag. The airbag plug didn't work directly with the old loom, so we're going to have to pop that out and check out the old loom and repin it. That's a shame. At least we've got a horn for now. We can drive it to our local mechanic if necessary. I'm sure we'll work it out. It's getting a bit late, but we've got the old plug attached and the 2 left wires, brown and blue. Brown one just plugs straight into, where are we? Straight in down there. And the blue wire we've just extended and put the old plug off of the old loom. Just snipped off a similar one to that spade, that's smaller. Actually, no, the same size actually. We've taken a spade that's similar from this loom and just soldered it and heat shrinked it to that there. So now we've got our horn attached and our old or new airbag plug and connector. So let's go and plug that in and see if we can rid our airbag light. All right, back in the car. Let's chuck the ignition on in a second. Now we don't have the battery disconnected, but we should be all right because that's the old airbag plug anyway. So I reckon we'll be pretty safe. Maybe we'll disconnect the battery. Let's disconnect the battery just to be safe. Disconnect the battery, don't be lazy. All right, it's still loose anyway, hopefully. Come on. All right, disconnect the battery, safety first. Yeah. Oh, let's plug our airbag in. All right, airbag plugged in. Let's turn that around carefully. That should be good. All right, we'll just leave that sitting there. We'll go plug our battery back in. Hopefully the airbag doesn't go off. All right, the airbag hasn't gone off, I don't think. Right, airbag's not off. Let's turn the ignition on. Let's get out of the way. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Airbag light's back on. Oh, no. Why's our airbag light on? Bugger. Something's up with our airbag. We have a horn. Let's see if we have a horn. We've got a horn. Our bloody airbag light is still on. That's annoying. Alright, so the car doesn't like this new airbag for some reason. But we do have a horn, which is the main thing. We've got a passenger airbag. We don't have any side impact airbags. So we'll just have to not crash. Alright, back to square one. We do have a horn. Alright, finally got the airbag light. We've got the new steering wheel installed. There's the old airbag. So yeah, airbag light is no longer applicable. All thanks to the scan tool. That's all it took. We just had to clear the codes. This one's actually from TopDon. Where is it? TopDon, TopScan. First time I've used it actually. Downloaded the VW specific software and it worked beautifully. Now I've got this out of the packet, I might do some more videos on it. But yeah, pretty cool device. Cleared my airbag codes, that saved me a few bucks as well. And the Caddy looks pretty clean other than that. Download your VIN number automatically as well off the ECU. So there we go. New steering wheel. No more airbag light. Bloody beauty. And as always, thanks for watching. If you liked what you see, hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment below. That would help my channel grow. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. That would be fantastic.